Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry. We are live in Phoenix Raceway for NASCAR Championship. And Teresa, how you doing there?
I'm doing great, Brad. It is a gorgeous morning in Avondale. Now, of course, they start the announcements right when we go live, right? But you can feel the excitement. This is going to be an incredible weekend. Later in the show, I'm going to be talking to driver Daniel Suarez, who Cars 3 fans may know as Daniel Swervez, and I'm very excited about that, Brad.
I like that. And also, I'm getting the inside scoop on this race from Adam Alexander about what we can expect for the big NASCAR Championship weekend. But I know you have already got some celebs out there with you.
Oh, I sure do. I am here with the VIP track president, Latasha Kazi. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
I always love talking to you, and I love how the Phoenix community in Arizona has embraced you guys. Let's talk about what's going on at Sky Harbor.
Yes, well, we covered Sky Harbor. We did a countdown clock here a few weeks ago, counting us down into championship, but really we're plastered everywhere in Terminals 3 and 4 around the raceway. So we want our fans to know that they're welcome, anybody that's flying in, but we also want others to know that we're here and that we're out here for this weekend.
I also love how it highlights that people are coming not just from Arizona and from the States, but from around the world.
Absolutely, all over the place, everywhere you can think of, people are coming from, out of the country, in the country. NASCAR is for everyone, and so we will have almost 100,000 fans here over this weekend, and they're coming from all over the place.
A lot of people have been making predictions about the big Cup Series race, and one of the most important of those individuals is a Sumatran tiger named Raja,
yes,
who has chosen William Byron.
Yes, Raja chose William Byron this year. This is our second year doing that. Last year he was incorrect, so I don't know. We'll see what happens this year.
Okay, so 0 for 1 going into it. Raja, we expect more from you this year. There's also Schnepp Farms, which has taken their giant corn maze and turned it into NASCAR.
It really has. I mean, it's a whole NASCAR. So if you get the aerial view and you can see it, it's a whole NASCAR track. It's super amazing. And Schnepp Farm is an amazing community partner just in general. So if anybody has the opportunity to go out there and experience it, I tell them all the time they need to make a Hallmark movie out of Schnepp Farm because it's an amazing place and space, and they're just great people to work with.
Yes, a cowboy falls in love with a pumpkin farmer. I gotta workshop this, and we'll get NASCAR into it.
Yeah.
But bringing it around, see how I did that? It's so fun being up here, Victory Lane, with you, seeing the track behind you, getting the feeling of everything that's happening here. Take us through some of the things that are happening this weekend, because it's not just the NASCAR finale. You got Xfinity, you got Kraft.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we start truck racing tonight, right? So today is day one of racing. We have a doubleheader tomorrow with ARCA in the morning, Xfinity in the afternoon, and then, we top it off with the Cup Series championship as well. But for us, we've been going for a while. We kicked it off back in September with community activations and our Ignition Luncheon. So we really wanted people to know that we're here. We gave $100,000 to the Fighter Country Foundation, and we've collectively just continued to do community work. We've had mobile mammograms out here this week in partnership with the Larry Fitzgerald Foundation. We've had them in Avondale as well. And then yesterday our campers packed food packs for St. Vincent de Paul. So really, it's not just about racing. It's really about giving back to our community as well. So we've done a ton.
Thank you so much, Latasha Kazi, track president here at Phoenix Raceway. Have a great weekend. I know you will.
Yeah, I will. It's going to be great.
Let's go, William Byron.
I'll tell you, Teresa, I love when we have Latasha, who's always great. But I'm having a good time out here with Devin and Brett at the Boho Van Base Camp, and I got the inside scoop of what's happening this weekend. Hey, Adam, how you doing?
Doing great. It's good to be on with you guys.
Well, I'll tell you, this is going to be the most exciting weekend again in NASCAR here in Phoenix, as we are talking the championship right here on the CW. Let's talk about what we got going on here, and how impressive have you been with this series?
Well, it's been an outstanding year, and there have been so many good storylines, and I'm so thankful that now we've reached the championship race, and there's so many talking points going into Saturday. You talk about Connor Zilic, who's this rookie sensation who's won 10 times and just really set the world on fire when you talk about this level of racing. And his teammate Justin Allgaier, who's trying to do it for a second straight time in Phoenix. And, those are the two headliners, certainly, but so much to talk about this weekend and doing it in a great championship city. So many good moments over the years in sports in Phoenix. So we're so excited to be back.
Yeah, we love this because, as you said right there, the storylines that come into this race this weekend. You just said right there, Connor. I mean, what does he need to kind of like win? I mean, I guess we're seeing it throughout the year, but what's going to happen?
Well, here's a guy that just gets better and better. And I'm not just talking about as a rookie. He celebrated his 19th birthday over the summer. He's gained momentum throughout 2025. But what's been so impressive to me is his ability to adapt within races. And Phoenix is a place where he doesn't have a ton of experience. And so watching him evolve from practice Friday to the race Saturday will be something that's very interesting, because it's been a real strength for that team to make sure they are performing at top level as we anticipate the checkered flag at the end of these races. So that's something to watch with him. Go out and execute the weekend as they have throughout the campaign and put themselves in position. But there is no doubt. You talk about the mental side of it, his physical abilities behind the wheel. He is absolutely the total package.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Justin. I mean, he's defending the title. Is he going to, you think? Or I mean, because they've been having little hiccups, going into these last couple of races there.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that he probably is the favorite, and for two reasons. One, he was able to win the championship last year, and you just can't beat that experience. This is his 8th trip to the championship four. He's been there, done that. It's old hat. But the reason I would say you maybe make him a slight favorite over Connor Zilisch, and that is because Phoenix is one of his best tracks. He's won there a couple of times. Everything that he overcame a season ago to win the championship, it really puts an exclamation point on how good he is at that 1 mile facility there in Avondale, Arizona. So, Justin just needs to go out and be Justin. And if he can do that at a place like Phoenix, it likely will be enough for him to get his second consecutive title.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it's right here on the CW7. And what we love is that the series has been just amazing. So I got to ask you, I mean, what makes it so unique to have this races going on here on the CW?
It's been perfect for us because so much of the time we spend letting the viewers know where we're going to be on a particular week. The Xfinity Series is on the same network every single Saturday. And so it really has allowed us to gain momentum as a broadcast crew, knowing that we've got that synergy with the race fans, and the feedback that we have received from the NASCAR community. Having the Xfinity Series, same network every week, has been huge. It's been a wonderful first year, and we just can't wait to cap it all off with this championship event on Saturday in Phoenix.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Adam, it has been. I love when I walk around and I say I work for the CW, or they see me. The first thing they go is, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that we have NASCAR in one place. We're not having to switch our channels and go everywhere. It's all right here. And this championship series is right here. It should be exciting. And I know we'll see you around town. I thank you for being with us this morning. And I know you got a busy schedule already.
Yeah, we love coming to Phoenix. It's an awesome venue. Going to be a great race Saturday, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Boho Camper Vans.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. We are out here at the Phoenix Raceway for the big NASCAR Championship weekend, and we're here at the Boho Vans base camp that's all set up this whole weekend. And Brett, we got to talk about this amazing van, because what I love is that we have all these big ones out here. They got all the amenities in them, but this little one has even more amenities than some of those other big ones. And I said, amenities. Yeah, there we go. You can tell we've been out here having a good time. So,
So what we did with this van was we did a 48-volt battery system, and it's actually considered like a 13 kilowatt. So way more power than probably a lot of these rigs even have out here, even the big motor coaches. And so we get to do a lot more efficient charging and a more aggressive air conditioner, which we need in Arizona. So it's a 48-volt, 19,000 BTU air conditioner in this van. So you're talking about going on a trip with us here and getting you out in 115 degrees in this van and staying cool, no problem at all.
I love it. All right, as we send Aaron into the van here, we got to talk about some of the things that are in here, but there's a refrigerator, there's actually area to cook, microwave, everything that you need to be off the grid.
Yeah, 100%. So that's something that, people need to get their head around is like, it's a home on wheels. So you get to show up. If you're renting from us, you can show up just your bags. You hit the grocery store, you have induction cooktop, you have refrigerators for keeping all your items cool, you have a microwave, you have a shower. So all the amenities and creature comforts you'd have at your house.
So, all right, you said something important there. You said rent. So actually you guys rent these out, or if I already got a van at home that, kind of like has all the seats in it, it's time to do something because the kids are gone, you guys can do something?
Yeah, bring it over to us because we'll repurpose that van and make it into your own, kind of personalized RV. You can go hit the road and super comfortable and confident that you have a really strong build quality with boho vans, that we're putting you on the road in a quality vehicle that will stand the test of time, kind of something that maybe the RV industry has a black eye for, of quality craftsmanship, things lasting. That's where we kind of flip the script and we give people a super high quality, long lasting product.
I like it. And then let's talk about the aliens here, because this is very interesting, that these are kind of like the Jeep Ducks, but this is the boho vans aliens.
Yeah, so we call this our Cosmic Camper Club. And if you ever find one of these little guys that has a QR code on the back, each of these has its very own name, and it actually gets to track anybody that posts it, geographically where they were and what they've been doing. So it's just kind of a way to expand on the duck idea, and it's called the Cosmic Camper Club.
Well, I love it. I love that you're out here with us. It's the boho vans base camp. We're over here in the camp area. You can actually come over this area. We're near, show them the gate that we're near. This is the gate right here. So if you ever want to come up and check it out, if you're coming out here to watch the races, you can. It's pretty cool to come look. But also too, we're very excited because our partners at Boho Vans are excited to offer up a great prize with a Boho Vans Adventure Made Easy sweepstakes. That's right. Scan the QR code or visit cw7az.com/win. Enter for your chance to win a 3-day, 2-night rental for your next adventure. This is a great way to get out and explore, make memories, and do it all in comfort and style. Enter today.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Boho Camper Vans.
This gorgeous track out in Avondale was once envisioned to be a sort of Indianapolis of the West. Here are 4 more things you need to know about Phoenix Raceway.
Well, it is the last time we'll go racing in the desert for a while with the championship on the line, so NASCAR is certainly making this weekend count. The Xfinity Series title will be handed out on Saturday night in prime time on the CW, while the Cup Series will have Sunday to decide who leads us into the next year. Here are the 4 things you need to know heading into championship weekend. First off, let's talk about the track. Phoenix Raceway is not a short track, so to say, but it's not an intermediate either. At a mile long, this oval boasts the famous dog leg, where drivers can cut the corner and battle it out, going 3, sometimes 4 wide, fighting for position. But with that, certainly comes some risk.
I feel pretty, ready and focused, and not that we expected to make it in, but I feel like with our past history here, I thought we were going to have it was going to be in our hands if we made it. So it's cool, and we got a short week here. Head to Arizona on Tuesday and get ready.
Before it turns into the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, we've got one more race as the Xfinity Series, as it is dominated by one team. Junior Motorsports has 3 championship entries. The reigning champ Justin Allgaier leads the pack, but he's bringing along 2 rookies with him, Carson Kvapil and the man who has dominated the circuit, NASCAR's fastest rising prodigy, Connor Zilisch. Richard Childress Racing's Jesse Love will look to spoil the party for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s team, but when you got a guy who's won 10 races in a season, he comes into the weekend with plenty of confidence.
Every weekend I just take kind of a third-person look and take a step back and just kind of enjoy the moment and realize how cool it is to be doing what we are as a team. So I don't really get too high or too low ever. I try and stay as neutral and even as possible, and it's worked for me to this point.
Zilisch will compete for a Cup Series title next year when he joins Trackhouse full-time, but for now it's Hendrick Motorsports against Joe Gibbs Racing. 2 entries each in Phoenix. William Byron looks for his first title, while Kyle Larson looks to bring home his 2nd Cup for Mr. H. Chase Briscoe in his first year with JGR will look to take it home for Coach Gibbs, but the oldest driver in the Cup Series, Denny Hamlin, wants to finally silence the naysayers and take his first championship home.
I'm optimistic about the way we're running, but these, NASCAR races come down to sometimes things that are unpredictable. And so you just hope that the things out of your control don't inhibit you in any kind of way. But I think on the racetrack, we can do our jobs. If we do our jobs, I think we'll be one of the guys that will contend next week.
Denny will be a favorite, but here's something to think about. 9 times we've had a Cup Series driver bookend his season. That meaning they've won the Daytona 500 to start the season and ended the season with a championship. Charlotte, North Carolina's own Byron has a chance to do just that on Sunday. Byron's boss, Jeff Gordon, did it back in 1997, but the last person to do it, Jimmy Johnson in 2013.
It's huge, right? But we got a job to do next week, and so we're going to enjoy this one for sure. Definitely got to enjoy this one because it's a huge win for us. But we got to get ready for Phoenix and, the challenge of that.
Next year, we'll go racing for championships at Homestead, Miami. But for now, we're on the watch for who gets snake bitten in the desert and who finally achieves their dream in the Valley of the Sun.
This afternoon, CW7 Arizona is bringing you a special live broadcast of the practice runs out here at Phoenix Raceway. Check out the teams as they prepare for the championships. That's today, this afternoon at 1:30.
You are looking at a live shot of the Phoenix Raceway as we get ready for NASCAR Championship Weekend. And I am with the man, the myth, the legend himself, who gives us the insight each week with his half-hour show here on the CW7. It is Devin. How are you, buddy?
I'm at a racetrack, so I'm doing just fine right now. We got the donuts out, we got the burritos out. I'm having a good time.
I love it. All right, really quick, introduce your team.
Oh, these are my pack mules. This is my photographer, Chase. My producer, director, Jeff over there. I get to lug the family on over here. Jeff is the one who started us racing sprint cars my whole childhood, and so it's turned into him giving me free labor, so I don't think it worked out well for him.
Yeah, and all right, what I love is that you give us the insight of what's going on. So very quickly, what can we expect? We did hear from Adam Alexander. We're going to hear from a lot of people this weekend, but you get the inside scoop because you're right here.
Yeah, Saturday here on the CW, this is going to be arguably the best championship of the whole weekend here. We have a couple of great rookies. We have last year's Rookie of the Year who's dominant this year, and we have the defending champion all in the Championship 4. And we have a handful of guys who could beat them, upset the Championship 4. I think it's going to be the most entertaining race this weekend, and we get to see it all right here on CW7.
All right, let's talk about tonight's race because a lot of people realize there is a race tonight, and this is also part of the Cup Series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so NASCAR has 4 series here this weekend, 3 of them nationally. So we have the Truck Series here tonight. For those of you who like Malcolm in the Middle, Frankie Muniz, now a Scottsdale resident, he'll be racing in that. And of course, a lot more going on. We have 4 championships. We're crowning them all here this weekend.
There you go. I like this. Okay, let's get a little serious now, and that is the camp land. You've been here at this area before. We are here at the Boho Van Base Camp. Let's talk about this area. This is pretty much a lively area to come hang out. And tonight's Halloween, so you have your costume. But how fun is it to be over in this area?
Oh, it's a blast. I get to dress up as a journalist today, so that's my Halloween costume. But the atmosphere here is unlike any other racetrack in all of NASCAR. Really, the only place that really kind of competes with this is the Daytona 500, which whether you're a NASCAR fan or not, you know what the Daytona 500 is. But the culture here, the atmosphere here, I wish we had a drone. I could show you the miles and miles of campers here across the way. You have campers of all different lives across this country who come here to Phoenix Raceway for the championship. There's no more impressive campground. The music's blasting, got people on bikes. It's just a great time here and a great culture around these kind of people.
I like that. Okay, offline or online, I guess we could say. They can find you where?
Yeah, on social media at Devin Henry 77. Of course, coming up right here at 9:30, Devin Henry Sport of Speed. Getting excited for that. Of course, the Sport 360 AZ, where we have all of our content going on here. And all the Arizonans racing or on pit road here this weekend, too.
There it is. We got it right there from the man, the myth, the legend himself, who is letting us know about NASCAR inside out. Check out his website. Information's right there. Or you can head over to the CW7AZ.com. It is race weekend. Vroom, vroom.
Oh, that was good.
I am here with Isabella Robusto, and by the way, Oh Nothing Rookie of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
I've read that you started racing because your twin Will started racing, or did he start racing because of you?
Well, we started at the same time, so it's hard to tell, but I think we both got in go-karts and both fell in love with it.
You fell in love with it right from the start?
Of what I remember, I can't really remember the first few years. I think I was a little too young, but I always remember just being in the car, loving to race and race side by side with him. And then when I was about 12 years old is when I kind of decided, like, all right, this is what I want to do. Like, I need to fully focus on this if I want to make it my career.
And you're really an incredible athlete. That extends to other sports. I've read that you were a high school football kicker?
Yeah, I was the kicker on the football team.
Do you just like doing incredibly stressful things?
No, I actually, my PE teacher, we were out there for football, like, class, and I was kicking, and they were like, oh, we need you on the football team. I was like, what? Like, really? So I ended up getting on the football team because of it. But I don't know, I love racing. I don't feel like it's too stressful for me. I know, like, what my job is, and I just love being out there.
Do you have a playlist that gets you pumped up for a race?
No, I normally like to just kind of like sit in silence before the race and just think about what I have to do and try and visualize what I can.
Tell me about your number and your twin's number.
So I'm normally in the 55 and he's normally in the 22. So if you mirror them and flip them upside down, they're the same. So I'm the older twin, he's the younger twin, so I got 55.
Okay,
He
but
got
by
22.
how much? By how much?
An hour and a half.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I've got it won. I beat him by a bit.
Wow, so you've been faster than him since the jump.
Yeah, I've won since I was born. I beat him into the world. So.
What does this weekend and being here in this environment mean to you?
It means a lot to be out here with the Rafa Racing team. It's kind of a new challenge for them, and I'm excited that I'm the driver they got to pick for it. And having EMSIS on the car is super exciting. They're an amazing brand, so today's and tomorrow are going to be really exciting for me.
Well, you were the Rookie of the Year. What are your dreams for the future of your racing career?
I want to be the champion, not just the rookie. But yeah, we had a pretty successful year. I think we can end the year with a win here. That would be a great ending for us. But yeah, next year, looking forward to the championship and trying to fight for that race after race.
So you're going to be here watching the finals?
I should be. I think I'm going to stay and watch them.
Who are you watching this race, this racing weekend?
I think Corey has the truck race locked down. Xfinity is going to be tough. I think there's a lot of competitors there. But for Cup, I think Denny's got it.
Okay, you heard it here. I don't know if you know, but the tiger at the Phoenix Zoo predicted William Byron.
Oh, wow.
That makes you rethink it.
I don't know. I think Denny's got a good shot. He's tried longer than I think anyone else has that's in the running. So I think he's got it.
Well, thank you so much. It was so great to meet you, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Teresa, everybody, it's been a great time out here at NASCAR for our little show. It's been having fun. I'm at the base camp. You've been inside the track. How's it looking?
Look at this. It's getting cleaned right now. You see all these trucks behind me. They're actually cleaning all the burnt rubber off the track out here in Avondale to get ready for all the big races of championship weekend starting tonight out in Avondale.
I like it, and we want you to make sure you stop by our Boho Van base camp out here. They got donuts and stuff. They probably will be all gone. Our team's all set to go, but it's a great weekend out here for everybody, and it's going to be a blast. So I hope you get to drive, so we'll see what happens. But I'll let you know right now, people, it is NASCAR weekend out here, and we want you all to enjoy it. And that is why we're telling you right now, the entire NASCAR season is down to just one last race for NASCAR Xfinity Series title, and it all happens here in our own backyard this Saturday. Don't miss NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship Race from Phoenix Raceway. Coverage begins at 3:30 only on the CW7 Arizona. And if you want to, you can head over to the CW7Arizona.com, and also on our station about 1:30. They're going to be doing some practice runs, some cool things happening. So check it all out.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Boho Camper Vans.